Hi, I'm Wubs, and Repo is a really hilarious game, but it is so hard. Why is it so hard? I'm not going to waste too much of your time here. If you're unfamiliar with Repo, it's essentially the new looter game that's coming around, and it is a good time. They add a bunch of different little mechanics that add to the depth of the gameplay. There's a few things that need ironed out, but you know, it's new, I'll give it a pass for now. The price tag isn't very hefty, but what is hefty is just how much this game can offer. But it's not offering it just yet. No friends, this is not gonna put Lethal Company in a deeper grave than it's already in, but what it is going to do is give you a damn fun time. However, it is at the cost of being a little dookie. Today I want to discuss the top 5 things this game could do to set it over the edge and make it a real top tier experience. Thank you all so much for all the support. It really does mean the world. Every time I see a new comment or a like, I jizz in my pants a little. Not going to waste too much of your time here. I'm going to go ahead and start at number 1 with the design. I can appreciate the creativity that went into the design of Repo. However, I am not going to sit here and say it looks good. Not to spoil later in the list, but I'm not even going to well into the fucking emojis. Good God. I think the big thing that bugs me with the design of the game is the fact that the enemies feel like they were just Blender assets that were thrown in. I mean, I know they're not. They're stylistically made the same, but as far as the art goes and what they're wearing, what they are, why? I don't get it. These could be simple changes from changing what the characters wear or in general what they look like, which I guess isn't that easy of a change. I don't know, why am I going through a wizard school and then getting attacked by a chef frog and a Zen alien? I mean, whatever. I think if they add some cohesion to the enemy design, to the location, this could really step up the game just on its own. Number 2 is the controls overload. There are a lot of mechanics that some of them feel unnecessary. I think the big thing that bothers me is the fact that you can throw yourself into a ball, shrink down really small. You can like run and jump and turn yourself into a ball and just be an object floating. It's cool because your buddies can like carry you if they want. But what's the purpose? I mean, there's not really any small crevices that people need to get into. There doesn't tend to be a lot of scenarios where someone needs to shrink down and be carried up to the top of something. It just seems like a pointless feature that was added because they could. That kind of bothers me. And the inventory, I feel like it's so useless. You can carry up to 3 items that you get from the shop, like weapons and stuff like that, medkits. I don't know, maybe late game that's helpful, but as I'm gonna discuss, late game isn't an option for most people. I don't know, you really need to give a purpose to all of these controls. If you're gonna have a tutorial that takes like 5 minutes to get through, it really needs to have a purpose for all of this stuff, or it is just annoying at that point. Now, I like a lot of mechanics, but I want them to be useful. You know what I mean? Number 3 is the difficulty. As I was saying before, late game isn't an option for most people. This game is fucking hard. Now, I like a challenge, and that's honestly what kind of drives me to this game more. Just how difficult it is to progress, I really like. But a lot of deaths are so dumb. To give you an idea of what I mean, watch this. Yeah, going from this game to Lethal was like fucking hitting the gas pedal. I felt like I was speedrunning on that. What? No! Gosh. What? Okay. I didn't need that run anyways, I guess. Fuck. A majority of the enemies make no noise at all. And death isn't permanent, but all dying, like everyone dying, that is a reset and you start over. And all of you are going to die a lot more than you'll think just because of bullshit deaths. My least favorite enemy in the whole game is the blind shotgun guy, which could be really cool, But why does he not make a peep? Why can't I hear his footsteps from afar or something? Something to let me know he's around the corner before I go through the door and get blasted and my run ends. Really, this game's difficulty goes a lot more if the sound design is fixed and if the enemy designs are fixed. I feel like that's really a simple fix that needs to happen soon. Number 4 is random lobbies. It feels really weird not having that in this game, especially with the competition already stepping it up in that regard. Granted, Lethal Company's random lobbies are ass, but I digress. You can only play with friends, which realistically you're only going to be playing this game with friends, but it would be cool to see how it would work with random people. I feel like it would be really funny. And this game, which I really like, is kind of impossible to optimize just with how much shit is out of your control at the end of the day. So it's not going to get lame where you're going to have a bunch of sweat lobbies of people who are just boring. I'm not sure how easy or hard that would be to add to this game, to add random lobbies, I mean, but they should really do it, especially with their primary competitor already ahead of the curve on this. Lastly, at number 5, it's the emojis. That is the weirdest decision ever. What a stupid decision to make. I'm sorry. I like this game a lot, and you probably won't be putting me on your poster or anything like that for this, but why? Why? This one choice alone makes the game feel so tacky. When Infamous showed me this game and I saw the art, my first thought was, this is going to suck. This is going to be awful. I tried it and it was good. You do not... What is this, man? Okay, so, little spoiler if you give a shit. I don't know why you would. Emojis are how the tax man talks to you, which is kind of the ship control type thing. But the weird, ugly, fucking crying, laughing thing that just pisses me off every time I see it, that's not anywhere. That shows up a couple times in the game, maybe. Why you would ever make it your poster child instead of the cute and fun characters that you made? I don't have the first idea. I don't even know how to fix the emoji bullshit at this point. First impressions are so important, and you made your game look like a tacky piece of shit from the jump. So, I don't know what to tell you. I hope y'all bounce back, but it needs to change soon. I don't know. Let me know if I'm tweaking and crashing out over something that makes little to no difference in the comments, please. I only want to list 5 because I really like this game, but if you're looking for a game that you're going to play more than a couple times, I don't know. Unless you're me and you really like a challenge, you should probably stay away for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm actually really interested to hear what people are saying about this. We're counting on that repo stock skyrocketing. Thank you so much. Let's get to 500 subs one time, huh? I'll talk to y'all later. Take care of yourselves.